You made it.
Hang in your phone.
There you go.
Welcome, friends and family. We're all here today to celebrate the relationship of Sally and Dan, and to be witness and supporters of the commitment they share with one another. You were invited here to share this moment with Sally and Dan because you are the people who mean the most to them. The understanding and mutual respect that they bring to their lives together had its roots in the love, friendship, and guidance you have given them. You shared in their best and their worst days, and you are an irreplaceable part of their yesterdays, their todays, and their tomorrows. A marriage needs the help of a community of friends and family who will be there to stand by the couple during hard times and during happy times. Each and every person here today will witness the words that they will speak to one another and the vows that they will make. May we always do all within our power to support their union and to nurture the bond between these two people whom we love. Speaking of important people, there were none more important in influencing the lives of Sally and Dan than their parents. With that being said, who gives Sally away in marriage to this man? Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. A good marriage must be built on the foundation of this commitment. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating the gratitude of thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and to forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which we can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not marrying the right partner. It is It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner.
Very nice.
The road that has brought Sally and Dan here today hasn't been easy. It's been filled with challenges that they weren't necessarily prepared for. But together they've taken each one on and have used those experiences to strengthen and not weaken their love. Today represents not only the joining of Sally and Dan, but also the joining of their families and friends. Sally and Dan would like to recognize their parents on this occasion. They offer their profound gratitude for all the love and care their parents showed in raising them. Parents, the unconditional gifts of love and support that you have continually offered have inspired them to become who they are today, and they thank you from the bottom of their hearts. Without you, this day would not have been possible. In fact, the setting for the ceremony is the Winter family home here in West Hampton Beach, the same town that Sally and my parents were married back in 1776. Yes, that's a Union Jack right there. Sally and Dan also wish to acknowledge those loved ones who could not be present to share in their joy, but who are here with them in heart, mind, and spirit. In particular, they would like to acknowledge Sally's namesake and maternal grandmother, Sally Perman, and Dan's Uncle Bill, both family patriarchs who are no longer with us, but are always in our hearts and surely looking down on us now. Deep abiding affection, the magical and compelling shared impulse that makes us seek each other's company is among the greatest gifts of the human experience. Any of us who has been fortunate enough to find and express the kind and loving devotion that we are celebrating here today knows that this is an awesome and beautiful thing. This understanding brings me to the first of 3 suggestions I will offer you, Sally and Dan. The world can be a tough place. Be constantly grateful for the presence of this precious person who has chosen to make a life with you. My second suggestion, make each other the recipient of daily kindness. The world can be a rough place, and any of us can be subject to rough handling. Be generous with compliments, be attentive and helpful. Each of you can, by your tenderness toward each other, with kind words and thoughtful actions, make your marriage and home an uplifting refuge. Last, but perhaps most importantly, make truth the unfailing bedrock of your lives together. A happy, loving marriage is built on trust and respect. That trust and respect can only be sustained if you are both deeply committed to always being open and truthful in every exchange, no matter how small. My hope for you is this, that you have many long years to delight in each other's company, to feel gratitude for your great good fortune in having found and loved each other, to make home together that is once sheltering and welcoming, to each do meaningful, productive work at home and in the world, and to love and be loved by friends and family who have come here today to support you. Okay, we're going to do the reading of the vows. Sally and Dan, do you, with family and friends present, present yourselves willingly and of your own accord to be joined in marriage? Will you promise to care for each other in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment in life together? We'll get to that. And now, just before you say these vows to each other, I remind us all of what a vow is. A vow is a solemn promise, a pledge that binds. A commitment of heart, mind, soul, and body. A commitment that recognizes this as the most important of human relationships above all others. To give and to receive such a commitment is one of life's greatest gifts. Okay, please face each other, which you already are. Sally will read her vows first.
You are my best friend, my mentor, my confidant, my partner in crime, my everything. There are so many things I love about you. It would take me hours to list them all out. And since I promised to keep you grounded, I'll just list out a couple. Such as your generosity, your enthusiasm for life, your selflessness, your love for your family, your ability to see the positive in everything, even when I am determined not to. That you will order 5 extra big bags of Skinny Pop for me, with no question. Your unwavering support for me, and the bills. I am so grateful you came into my life. I feel so loved, and I love so much. Everything is better with you. I am so very, very happy we get to experience all of this together. And as we embark on this next chapter, I promise you this. I will love you every day, trust you, challenge you, and question and support every special project, including the bills. But most of all, I promise to love you forever and ever with all my heart.
I'm yours, sister.
First off, thanks everyone joined us today to celebrate our love and commitment to one another and share your love and best wishes with us. We're both really blessed to have such great family and friends in our lives. Paul and Roger, thank you for raising such an amazing woman and for accepting me so lovingly into your family. I have a few things I would like all of you to know. Sally is my best friend.
I promise no tears.
My companion and adventure in life, my confidant, and I cherish every moment we spend together. She's the love of my life and makes me happier than I could ever imagine. She makes me feel so loved every day. She makes me a better person, and I love that about her. And finally, as you all know, she's beautiful, brilliant, witty. Gives as good as she gets. Gives from her father. And everything else from her mother. I'm so lucky to have her, the love of my life. So today, in front of all of you, in front of the Reverend Casey, I promise to love, honor, and obey you most of the time. I promise to support Chelsea football no matter what. I promise to embrace your British half and to continue my British language lessons until I'm properly sorted. I promise to love and care for you, and I'll try in every way to be worthy of your love. I promise to be honest with you, kind, patient, and forgiving. And I promise to be grateful for the that I have in my life. Both of our dads love to get their kids up early in the morning in unique ways. Roger would say, wakey, wakey. My dad would say, rise and shine. Both of which Sally and I say to each other frequently. That's fun. So to you, my love, wakey, wakey, open your eyes. Today is the best day of both of our lives. Today we'll be joined in matrimony, us together, the princess, you and me. Let this day bring a new beginning with a rise and shine.
Sally and Dan will now exchange rings that symbolize their commitment. Wedding rings are symbolic reminders of the unbroken circle of a healthy and abiding love within the safety and comfort of marriage. Love given freely has no beginning and no end. Love given freely has no separate giver and receiver. Each of you gives your love to the other, and each of you receives love from the other. May these rings remind you of the freedom and the power of your love. The ring is customarily worn on the ring finger, as it is the only finger with a vein running directly to the heart. The wearing of the rings is a visible, outward sign that Sally and Dan have committed themselves to one another. Dan, please take Sally's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
John, give me the ring.
Right
Who's
after
the best guy?
Oh.
Let me practice this.
Casey says.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today and tomorrow, and for all the days to come. Word is a sign of what we have promised on this day,
Word is sign is what we promised on this day.
and know that my love is present, even when I am not. Now you may place the ring on Sally. Sally, please take Dan's hands and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love
For today and tomorrow, and for all the days to come.
for today and tomorrow and all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day,
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day,
and know that my love is present,
and know that my love is present,
even when I am not.
even when I am not.
Sally, please place the ring on Dan's finger.
What's up?
Dan and Sally, let these rings serve as a reminder of the feelings you have in your hearts at this very moment. There are times in life that we tend to focus on things we have not yet accomplished. There will also be times of great loss. Yet, as you look at your wedding band, remember the great gift that you have been given and all that you have in one another. Remember that you have someone to share this life with. Never again will you walk alone. Sally and Dan, we have heard your promise to share your lives in marriage. We recognize and respect the vows that you have made here this day before each one of us as witness. In the honesty and sincerity of what you have said and done here today, by the power vested in me by the state of New York, it is my honor and delight to declare you henceforth to be husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Dan and Sally Powers. Sally and Dan, thank you for coming today. Family, please stand behind. We're going to take pictures. Everybody else, please proceed to the tent for further refreshments.
This one? Oh, sorry. I'm a rat. That was so sad. You're soft. That's my makeup really?
Wish I could
I got the perfect thing for
Good, how are you?
Oh, let me go. Congratulate. Oh.